What's up, graphic designers? We're going to take a little bit of inspiration from this visual from the sports section of this past weekend's New York Times featuring Joel Embiid, where he's driving the lane, looks like he's scoring and maybe taking an and one. We're going to produce something that looks a little bit like this, inspired by that piece. And you might be thinking, wow, that's amazing. How exactly did that happen? Well, that's a great question. The first thing that I did is it was actually captured from a video. And you'll notice that I first desaturated the background, and then I added in a new layer. I experimented with blending modes, and I ultimately went with multiply because I wanted a little bit of contrast. And then here we've got Diego, and we've got multiple frames. It looks like 4 different frames of him driving the lane. And if I click on the top one and I disable the layer mask temporarily, you can see that this is the top layer, right? And then, of course, when we enable the layer mask, all that we have left is this guy right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to produce something that looks a little bit like this, inspired not only by this New York Times visual, but this cover from the Sports Illustrated magazine where, again, we've got our subject isolated from the background. Looks like we've got a blending mode, maybe the overlay blending mode applied. And one other example of this is from the New York Times website, where there's a lot more contrast, and you'll notice that Joel Embiid, it looks like Briefly Harden, have got a little bit of a layer style. They've got looks like what looks like an outer glow. We're going to take inspiration from all of this as we work, and we create something that looks a little bit like this. I would encourage you guys to consider including like an SAT word of the day, some like unique vocabulary. We're experimenting with blending modes. We're definitely going to go to defont.com, and this font for the word fortitude I found in I believe the eroded. No, I lied, not the eroded section, but oh yeah, fancy eroded. I really like Legend. Some of you guys have used white on black. Ultimately, I think I went with Ghost Factory. You guys maybe will consider using M Ponderosa or perhaps Loud and Clear. I like Loud and Clear. Likewise, Darknet Warrior. You're going to be experimenting with different fonts. You're 100% going to go to defont.com. I can't wait to see what you guys produce. Let me know if you have any questions. Good luck.